the Preakness winner at 3, and champion older male at 4 by Quality Road. We are going to stay here at Tampa Bay Downs for the Tampa Bay Derby. We're going to put that next race at Santa Anita on tape, so you will see that immediately following our big one.
Who do you like?
Derby points race in play here, and I'm going to go with a bit of a price in here, Matt. I like the Puma. And I didn't like the Puma as much until I saw what Chief Wallaby did in the Fountain of Youth last weekend. The Puma, first time out, figured to be a little bit of a short horse. He was. He only lost to Chief Wallaby by a length. When we saw Chief Wallaby come up and run a good second to Commandment last time out, I thought there may be more for the Puma. I didn't like the trip he had in the Sam Davis last time out. I like the outside post with him. I like Javier Castellano reuniting with him. I think from that outside post, he's going to get a nice, clean trip. And today, it's put up or shut up, right? We're going to see what he's made of and see if he's a legitimate Derby horse, but that's the case for all 9 of these runners.
He should be a fitter racehorse, 3rd start of his career, 2nd time routing. He's the horse that I liked in the Sam F. Davis. Last point about Canaletto, for those of you that are worried about the 2 turns, he is a half to Sandman. So I know Sandman's been a little disappointing this year, but he did win the Arkansas Derby at 1 mile and 8. So I don't think if Canaletto loses this race, it's going to be because of the 1 mile and 16th.
They are coming onto the track for the Aziri Stakes over at Oaklawn Park. Nitrogen set to run again. The track off there, but she had no trouble in the Alabama last season at Saratoga in an off track. She is 1-5 right now. Looking forward to seeing what she does at Oaklawn, but really looking forward to seeing who gets these Derby points that are on the line here in the Tampa Bay Derby. And as we get just about to post time, Canaletto looks like going to be your favorite. We're set to go. It's the Tampa Bay Derby live on FanDuel TV.
Tampa Bay Derby. Power Shift hopped just a touch at the start. Redland Rebels was out in good order. Further ado and talking right between them. Those are the top 3 as Canaletto tries to find his spot. 4th to the outside. Going to be cast out about 4 deep as they run into that turn. And behind them, Hulkamania, Power Shift in on tight on heels there. Just in behind runners. Thunderbuck is after that. Canaletto's about 5 or 6 paths wide now. Roger that. Dana is second last. The Puma is the early trailer as Redland Rebels and Junior Alvarado to dictate terms. Redland Rebels to the backstretch. 23 seconds flat for the opening quarter mile, so they settle in for that backstretch run. It's Redland Rebels a length and 3/4 in front of Talkin. Further ado, well placed 3rd to the outside. Length and a half more then back to Canaletto, who moves up on the outside of Power Shift. Hulkamania stays to their inside. After that is Thunderbuck, who's racing along in that 7th position. The Puma's out of last. Roger that. Dana the long shot is now the trailer. So there's a half mile left to go in the Esmark Tampa Bay Derby. 46.68 seconds was the opening half-mile time. It's long shot Redland Rebels, who's led throughout. Talkin is second, pushed along. Further ado, glides up from 3rd. Down on the inside, Hulkamania. Canaletto given a bit of a cue. The Puma is 4 or 5 wide as they wind around that turn. Redland Rebels, further ado, coming after this long-time leader. Canaletto's 3 deep. The Puma 4 wide and is on the move. Talkin's in behind horses. Hulkamania stays down toward the inside as they wind around to the top of the stretch. The Puma and Canaletto out 4 and 5 wide respectively coming after. Further ado, Redland Rebels still battling on. They're 4 across the track as they come to the 8th pole. On the outside, the Puma. Canaletto, further ado right there. Redland Rebels not done as they have a final 16th to go. The Puma, further ado. These 2 go on. Canaletto's between them. The Puma's in front late. The Puma wins the Tampa Bay Derby. Second was tight. I think it was further ado over Canaletto. Redland Rebels ran a big one in 4th, and Talkin was 5th.
What a performance we just saw from the maiden. The Puma breaks the maiden in the Tampa Bay Derby.
Yeah, and it was a 3-horse race mid-stretch, but the 2 favorites, Canaletto, further ado, and it was the Puma who raced more recently and raced here at Tampa Bay Downs than the Sam F. Davis. Gustavo Delgado after the race saying, I thought we were second best in that race. We didn't have a very clean trip, finished 3rd, second best, able to wear down further ado in Canaletto. Horses that were a little fatigued late. Canaletto first time going long. Further ado, first start since November 29th.
Keeneland and OBS grad, the Puma does it here at Tampa Bay. Big efforts, though, from the 2nd and 3rd place finishers. I think they're still exciting prospects going forward.
Especially since they needed that race, both of them.
We owe you a race from Santa Anita. Let's get to that now.
And Captain Shreve is the last one to load. He goes in. They're in the gate. And they're off. Captain Shreve blasts out of there. Decisive Win has sharp speed, as does Civil Liberty, who comes through on the inside to take the lead. So it's Civil Liberty in front, Decisive Win. Those two stride for stride. A length and a half back to Gallatin in third. They are followed at the rail by Duke Silver. Captain Shreve, who broke well, is just 3 lengths off the lead. Crude Velocity was off last and is now steadying hard along the inside. He's got nowhere to go. And steadying just in front of stablemate Embry Show. It's a gap of 4 back to Memory, and Deep Tracks is at the back of the field. Around the far turn, and it's Decisive Win. Doing it well up top. Captain Shreve comes to take a crack at him second. Civil Liberty is down at the rail, moving clearly into third. They are followed by Duke Silver, 4 off the pace. Crude Velocity is 5th along the inside, and he's starting to close in there at the top of the stretch. Captain Shreve is the leader, but now on the inside, Decisive Win comes back for more, and Civil Liberty on the outside. Crude Velocity is coming gamely now, and Crude Velocity within a length and a half of Civil Liberty, and he's coming with each and every stride. Crude Velocity, Civil Liberty, here is the line. Crude Velocity, how impressive was that? Beating Civil Liberty. Then it was Duke Silver third in front of Embry Show and Decisive Win.
Well, that was the 1-2-7 in the 6th race at Santa Anita. Welcome back to Oaklawn Park. We're trackside for the Grade 2 Aziri. Obviously, heavy favoritism in the number 2.